Hey, it's Derek here from naturalpapa.com. I had a thought today about one of the most important pieces of fatherhood. You can call it personal development, self improvement, self help. I think anywhere that you can add something extra to your family, it's from a personal place, being really comfortable with who you are and where you're going. And that's not always where you're headed, if that makes any sense. You grow up, you get in the groove, you go to school, you get a job, and maybe you get married, maybe have a kid, and then one day you wake up and you say, "Wait, is this really what I thought I was going to be doing? Is this talking to my higher self? Is this giving me any sense of fulfillment?" And for many of us, fatherhood is a big change that makes us say, "Wait, am I the person I want my kids to imitate?" And for others, it's a place of crisis. Something horrible is happening, or you get divorced, separated, you lose your job. Maybe you drink like a fish and it's not working for you anymore. Um, Run-ins with the law, all those things are crisis-based personal improvement, which is good. It's good to get to a place where you need to change. Uh, and on Natural Pop, I talk a lot about things that are related to being green. And it's wonderful that people recycle more. It's great that they eat organic food. Uh, I'm a peacenik, so I'm all about the peaceful solutions for things, and I really think that at the root of most of the world's ills and at the root of our own personal ills is our own personal growth. And if we're not being forced to grow by something outside of us, we're not being forced to grow to get a better job, we're not being forced to grow, uh, to get out of the halfway house or whatever it is, sometimes it doesn't happen. We get set with who we are, and sometimes our relationship with our wife or our partner isn't so great, and women are great about telling their stories and sharing. They're great about asking for help, and guys, we tend not to do that. And I speak from personal experience. Maybe you're not like that, but it feels somehow that we're a failure if we ask for help, and we don't tend to sit around with our guy friends and say, "Hey, how are you feeling today? How can I help you feel better today? Tell your story to us." It doesn't happen a lot. Uh, there is a movement, the men's movement. I don't know if that's a cliche anymore, but men's groups, men's circles. There's a great guy by the name of Jason Gaddis, has a site called revolutionaryman.com. And I know that he mentors men, he leads men's groups. Right now, he's offering a product that will help you to set up your own men's group and run your own men's group. And I think those are really great tools to use for your personal development. Myself, I've been going to ceremony for 6, 7 years now. Sweat Lodge ceremony, Sundance ceremony. Recently got a chance to attend a Native American church ceremony, and those are the places I go that I share, that I can be open. I can talk about what's bothering me. I can, get appreciated in that way, and I find for myself that is really, really helpful. It's really, really refreshing. Should I say really, really some more? Sorry, bad vocal habits. But to have a place where you feel safe and you feel supported and you feel comforted, and not in the same way that women do this, where they tell their stories, and not, not I don't want to be sexist, but sewing circle, not that type of thing, but it could be whatever works for you. And so my recommendation is, if you don't have a practice like this, that's maybe public accountability, maybe it's public support group. So maybe it's a men's group, maybe it's a bunch of guys, playing hand drums together. I find that that's really amazing practice as well, sort of a musical meditation. If you get a chance to go and sing kirtan, um, sing hymns. I don't know. There's some great progress to be made in getting in touch with your voice and with your sense of rhythm and expressing yourself with your body. Maybe you got laughed at one too many times at a junior high dance and feel like, "Oh, I can't dance, I can't do this." So getting into a place where you can do that in the company of others is really empowering. If you can't do that in the company of others, you're home alone, rock out the iPod, turn up the stereo, and just move. Dance as if no one's watching, like they say. I think that can be really, really empowering. I know I've rambled about a couple of different points here. They all, for me, point back to self-improvement, being empowered to make changes in your life, whether hopefully because you've realized that you need to change and not because everyone else is saying you need to change, because that's a tough place to be in. I've been there. Um, I'd love to hear what other people have to say about this and how they've integrated self-improvement or personal development in their fatherhood journey. Be interested to hear if anyone's dad actually took them aside and said, "Hey, son, these are some of the hard pieces of fatherhood. These are some of the fun pieces of fatherhood. Here's my 2 cents on fatherhood." I think that that's a great tradition that we're not seeing as much of anymore. Is the verbal histories, the storytelling, the connecting through our dad and our grandfathers, and learning this male wisdom, this sort of art of manliness, art of fatherhood. And I'd love to know if you have links. Please leave them in a comment. If you want to make me a video response, that would be awesome. You want to hit me up on Twitter, I'm at Derek Markham. I always love to hear from people and talk to them and share more. If anyone is interested in guest posting here at Natural Papa, hit me up, please. Thanks.